as an individual.
30th place.
So it is the French team who come forward now to watch their individual rider, Karim Florent Leheux, with Havenir an Anglo Arabian French-bred stallion, 15 years old, by Equestrian, bred by André Bon and owned by Alain Prost.
The score for Frank Oswald and Mr. Medicott of Germany, 40.7 is the confirmed score.
So Karim Florent dislocated his elbow during a competition in 2009. But back at the very top of his game. He rode at the World Equestrian Games at Aachen. He was individually 10th with Make My Day. He rode, unsurprisingly, at the World Cup qualifier at Arras de Pin just a few weeks ago with Havenir, finishing 23rd. Rode in the 4-star Le Moulin, part of the HSBC FEI Classics, with Havenir this June, finishing 21st.
Karim Florent Ladois and Havenir for France.
And was part of the French squad at the European Championships at Fontainebleau last September with Havenir, but sadly did not complete the competition. And running here as an individual for France. Karim Florent Leheux. Just changed the rein at the medium. 3 6s for his first entry in halt. Puts him 16% off the pace set by Stefano for Italy. The medium change of rein, 3 7s up the centre line in shoulder in to the right, and now half pass to the right over to the marker at M. Downward transition to collected walk. The half pass gets 7 6 8, so an average of a 7 there. The half pirouette to the left, part of the collected walk mark, which we'll see next. And he sets off in extended trot to change the long diagonal MXK. 7 6 7 for the collected walk and half pirouette. Sitting on about 68% now as he turns up the centre line and shoulder in again. The transitions into and out of extended trot, 7 6 7. Completes his half pass. We got a 7 8 7 for the shoulder in down the centre line. Back down to walk, medium walk this time. Around to a halt at imaginary marker G between H and M on the centre line. The half pass 7 8 8. We're at exactly 70% now. And the 5 paces rein back from the halt. The medium walk mark that will come up in a second takes us up to the halt. The 5 paces rein back have their own separate mark out of 10. 7 6 6 for the medium walk and halt. As he changes the rein at extended walk, H to B. Rein back 6 6 7. Starting to lose a marker too, down to about 68%, which would have him outside the top 20. Medium walk to P, where they transition upwards to canter. 7 5 7 for the medium walk there. And into the first canter half pass. Of course, working pretty well laterally. They come up to the top of the arena. And into serpentines, true canter loop. And canter loop. Flying change over the centre line. 6-7-8 for the true cantaloupe. The flying change gets 2 5s and a 7 from Anameta Binder at B. Flying change, half pass back to the centre line. 3 7s. Ready now for his extended canter. Down the long side, sitting on 68% now, which again, as I say, just does have them just outside the top 20. Extended canter, 3 7s. Going to serpentine, true cantaloupe, now counter cantaloupe. And flying change over X. Three 7s for the true canter, 6 6 7 for the flying change. 2 more flying changes now on the short diagonals out of collected canter across the centre line. So all the flying changes behind them, just a matter of turning up the centre line and halting. But there are 10 marks available for that as well. You can't afford to throw a mark away at this level and in this company as well. Some very, very impressive competitors in the dressage at this World Equestrian Games. Just waiting for the last few scores, but that is Karim Florent Leheux finished their test with Havenir, individual rider for France. About 67.8, which would go into 24th or so out of Mark Todd.
This pair completed the CIC.
Some of their trot work from early on in the test. Half pass to the right. And the rein back, just stepping into that. 3, 4, 5 paces.
In Aachen, finishing 10th individually.
The ground jury, just while we were watching that replay, stepped out to have a word with Karim Florent. Don't quite know what that was about. He doesn't look too unhappy. It's the ground jury of Marilyn Payne, David Lee and Anameta Binder. Well, it looks like the grand jury have decided to ask Karim Florent to take his horse out of the competition after that dressage test. You just see they've all come from their boxes. They do have radio communication, which they don't use for their judging marks, but if they do see something in a horse or if it goes wrong in the test, just to remind the others so that they can but they just don't seem happy with the horse for some reason, and Karim Florent's World Championship dreams end there, which is very, very sad. Our commiserations to him, and of course the